Alright, so check this out. After I got through going to work and planting my flag in the ground, we ended up leaving her. We ended up leaving the hotel, and we went back to her. We went back to the place I was paying for, right? Because like I was telling you, I met this chick online, and I had been talking to her probably for about 6 months, 7 months, something like that. And I finally went on and went down. So I went out with her for the first time, and after doing what we did, we went to meet her parents the next day at the house that I was paying for. We had like a 3-bedroom over there that I was paying for. I think I was paying like maybe 12,000 pesos a month, 12,000 Dominican pesos. So, I mean, in dollars, that's probably like maybe like $220, something like that, every month for a 3-bedroom. So, make a long story short, man, I ended up giving this girl everything, that a man could give to his woman. Gave her a place to stay, right? Put money in her account. I gave her, bought a car, refrigerator, stove, laptop, cell phones, put her in driving school, put her in English, put her niece in English school, put her dad in driving school, tried to put her mom in driving school, but her mom couldn't pass the course. And so after probably about 6 months, something like that, I'm like, man, this is like a paradise down here, man. Y'all cooking for me, treating me good, giving me all type of food. I'm learning Spanish. I'm in a new country. You know what I'm saying? It's like a paradise down here. It's just, life was simple. It was beautiful and simple. So I was like, man, shoot, well, the only thing missing from this equation is, to make things official and impregnate this girl and get married. So after flying down back and forth, for probably another 6 months, trying to time the days of her fertility, because they say a woman can only get pregnant for a certain time period every month. So I'm leaving my truck, leaving work back in the U.S. to go fly down there and try to land on the days of her fertility, on the days when she was fertile. And I always turned out, when my period came. I'm like, dang, my period came. Your period came again? So finally, after probably about 6 months of flying back and forth, and sometimes flying down twice in a month, you know what I'm saying? Just because that's how the dates would line up sometimes. Where I flew down, once 3 weeks ago, and I would fly down again, you know what I'm saying? Because it was just real important for me to impregnate this woman. So finally, she called me and told me, well, she sent me a text message with a stork flying on it, And when I first got back to the U.S., I'm over here visiting one of my chicks here in the U.S., and I look at my phone and see I got a sticker with a stork flying on it. And the first thing I said to her, I was like, man, how you get pregnant? Well, how was this possible? Because you just told me a couple of days ago that your period came. I said, man, we're gonna have to get a pregnancy test. So she hung up the phone on me. So I was like, let me take a breather, let me calm down, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be one of them guys like on the movies or whatever that just be mean to his girl or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because when she tells him that, hey, we're pregnant or whatever. So I said, let me slow my roll. So I called her back. I said, hey man, my apologies, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy. That's good news. That's what we wanted. That's what I wanted for a long time. So hey, let's what do you need? Let's make this happen. And so I started buying baby stuff, you know what I'm saying? Cabinets and clothes and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And probably about 6 months into the pregnancy, you know, something told me to go ahead and, you know, start putting that pressure on her again. Be like, yo, you know, we're gonna need to get this, you know, we're gonna need to get this paternity test, man, because I've been thinking about this still. I'm like, man, you had a period right before I came. I mean, right before you sent me the stork pictures. I mean, like a week later, you sent me the stork talking about you pregnant, you know? So I think we need to get a paternity test, because this don't make a lot of sense to me. It's something a little off, you know what I'm saying? So she was telling me that, hey, you know, if you gonna be like that, you know what I'm saying, and this relationship's gonna be over. I would never do nothing like that. You insinuating that I'm a whore. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my culture. That's against everything that I believe in. So if you were trying to force me to do that, this relationship is over. So I told her, I said, all right, cool. Well, this relationship is over then. So we pretty much ended the conversation like that, you know, that night. About a night, one night later, she called me back, you know. I was in the bed asleep, you know, on the top bunk. And she called me, man, and she was saying to me, while crying, I said, babe, what's wrong? What's going on? She said, oh, I need to tell you something. I said, what's wrong, babe? What talk to me? What happened to you? And she was saying, I need to tell you about 9 months ago, when I was, you know, went out to the beach with my friends, and there was another guy there, and we had sex, and I could be pregnant by him, and now I don't know who the father is. I sat up out of bed. I was like, what? Are you serious right now? Is this a joke? She was like, no, it's not a joke. I don't know who the dad is. I'm like, man. So I was just devastated, you know? I was devastated. I still, to this day, that's never happened to me before. You know what I'm saying? Not that I know of. I mean, that was traumatic. I mean, I had been down here flying back and forth trying to get this woman pregnant, giving her everything that a woman could ever want from a man. And she still went out and had an affair and got pregnant by another guy. Obviously, she's sleeping with this dude with no condom, and he can't be giving her the same thing I'm giving her, because there's only one refrigerator in the house. There's only one stove in the house. There's only one car parked outside. There's only one man paying the bills at the house. So if I'm paying all this stuff and I'm getting a nookie, what's he doing? Absolutely nothing, and getting the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So definitely an eye-opening experience for me, man. And you know, it was a lot of growth that took place after that. It changed me. Because I really looked at that girl like she was an angel. You know what I'm saying? And her and her family would always tell me, man, you know, people outside this house is bad, you know. Can't trust nobody. You know, we the good people inside this house. You know, we the people that you should lean on and respect and protect and really invest your time and your money in. And the people outside this house, those are the bad people. So don't go out there. Don't search and try to talk to nobody out there, because they're going to get you. But look what it turned out to be in the end. The people I've been taking care of, looking out for, you know, the woman that I was trying to impregnate, and that I gave my name, or a name that I created in my head, to the child, that the baby still has. The baby still has the name that I created, but it's another man's baby. And I said, hey, you need to take that name off of the baby, because I created the name. And she did it. She said, nah. Her mom didn't want to do that. She said, no, the baby already has his name, so, you know, leave the baby alone. So I named the baby Messiah. And that's what they kept it, you know. I wanted that name, you know what I'm saying, because I've been going back and forth for so long, you know. And I'm like, man, we have a baby, man. It's definitely, you know, a gift from God. So I'm just calling this baby Messiah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a girl, okay, I'm going to call her Messiah. I told her you got to get rid of that name. She didn't want to. So, as I said, guys, you know, just keep your eyes open out here, man. You know, like I tell you, you know, on this channel right here, man, we'll be dropping jewels, talking about things that have happened to me or some of my partners, you know, over the years, my experience, just trying to drop some jewels, man, some game on you, you know. And we're going to be talking about a lot of different subjects, man, from diet to exercise to just life in general. So y'all make sure to stay tuned, man. And I'll be linking up with you next weekend. All right? Peace.